Alright, so you're ready to begin the walking tour of Florence activity. So here's your packet for it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages total for it. Now each page is associated with a certain section in your History Alive book, 29.3. So I look here, page 325. 29.3, here it is. So I know as I go through this packet right here and go through and read these questions, I'm going to find the answers in this section. Now, every once in a while in my packet, I'm going to see a box on the sheet of paper that says, use the help packet for question number 3. Here's question number 3. So now I know I'm not going to find the answer in here in the History Alive book. But for question number 3, I'm going to need to use my help packet. So here's the help packet that you'll be given, and I've kind of got them organized. It says for section 29.3, okay, so this is the page. And what happens is this question is going to have you do some kind of an activity. Well, we don't have quite the resources we would love to have, nor the time to be able to do some of these different activities. So what the help packet will do is the help packet will explain what the activity would have been if you actually would have done it. In this case, it would have been taking 5 of your closest buddies, or 4 of your closest buddies, and creating a dome using a beach ball, and here it is. Well, you're going to have to imagine in your mind what it might be like or feel like to be creating a dome with a beach ball. You can read through it here. There's some more information here. And once you've read through this information, then put yourself pretending as if you were actually doing this activity where you stood and held a beach ball and that kind of a thing. Then you can go back here, and now you should be able to answer these questions based on if you had actually done the activity with a real beach ball, which we aren't going to be able to do. So as you go through these packets, these pages, okay, if it says use the help packet, then you need to go look in the help packet for that. Otherwise, you're just pulling the information straight from the section. 29.4, there's 29.4, 29.5, 29.6, and so on and so on. Okay, so use the help packet if you need to. All the information is in here. Okay, as you read through it, it'll help you. Read through it, it'll help you. I'm going to give you a hint on this one right here. This one is one of Michelangelo's, or actually Da Vinci's deals, and he wrote this in reverse. And so what you really ought to be doing is holding this up to a mirror and then reading the mirror image. So really, try to read it backwards and pretend like you're reading it backwards, and I think you'll be able to make out what these things say, and then you can get your answers in here because they coincide with this. For example, device for raising water. It must be this thing that raises water. So this is a device for raising water. Flying machine. Here's a flying machine. Okay, so I'm reading it backwards, and that's how I'm going to be able to do that section. The rest you'll be able to figure out. Just make sure you use the help packet when you need to, or you get your information from the History Live book for all the other questions.